Fresco, and I love to travel. It's kind of part of the job. But sometimes I'm scared about being in a new place and getting robbed or mugged. I tend to stand out in a crowd. Luckily, in some cities, you can get support if you're the victim of a crime from the government for free. I found out about just such a program in Burlington, Vermont. Now I know what you're thinking. Does Burlington even have crime? Aren't all the people in Vermont peaceful, tree-hugging, patchouli-wearing hippies? Answer: yes. But even with very little crime, the Victim Assistance Program in Burlington is the only one like it in the country. So I went to check it out.
The Community Justice Center was born out of a town meeting that involved over 300 citizens who were concerned about the quality of life crimes that people were experiencing. People were very supportive of this concept that the community members themselves would hold offenders accountable as opposed to an offender going through the more traditional criminal justice approach. 97% of the resources of the criminal justice system go to charging, prosecuting, convicting, and then incarcerating offenders of crime. The object of parallel justice is that community members take an active role in supporting victims of crime.
We work with victims whether or not the offender is caught or prosecuted.
Vandalism is probably the crime that we deal with more than anything. But it also can include things like simple assaults.
We also fill the gaps of those services that already exist within our community.
The parallel justice services are available to any victim of crime, but we are focusing our services on victims of low-level crimes where the offender is less likely to be caught or prosecuted. If a person has experienced a crime in Burlington after 2006, the way that they can get free services through parallel justice is either that they can make a report to the police and then they will be contacted by one of our specialists who works at the police department who will then offer them services, or they can call the Community Justice Center and talk to the specialist here. What we have given to people for free includes things like door locks, replaced doors. We've also replaced windows. We've replaced cars on doors. We've replaced slashed tires. Occasionally we'll get some really interesting cases where, we've replaced a mattress for somebody. We replaced bedding. We replaced somebody's stolen passport.
There's locks or windows that need to be replaced, or they don't have insurance, or insurance costs are high.
We've paid for security needs like motion sensor lighting and that sort of thing. We've also paid for food, transportation, and other things that cover basic needs. Additionally, for a lot of folks, we have paid for medical costs such as therapy. We've also paid for dental costs.
Therapy, we actually paid for a gym membership for a victim of a crime.
A business owner or a community member can say, I'm really sorry that you experienced this crime and what happened to you is wrong, and the way that I'm going to support you is by giving you a free haircut so that you can feel good about yourself. Or the Flynn Center, which is the performing arts center in town, donated a set of tickets. One of the ways that we're getting businesses involved is actually sharing this very novel concept with them and getting them excited about this is a whole different approach to supporting victims of crime. We don't just replace the money that was stolen. Instead, what we are hoping to do is to cover the costs that they have incurred due to the fact that the crime has happened.
Some things that victims have said by using parallel justice. One person said, reassuring me that I can do things to feel safer in my new environment.
In the absence of Batman, this is a great service for those victimized by random crime.
You really helped us bring closure to the loss and sense of powerlessness that we felt.
Our program is expanding both due to the fact that people are finding out about us, which is encouraging people to make reports to the police, so then we have more folks to call. And then also we are developing a cache of volunteers.
Anybody comes to the city of Burlington who experiences a crime can receive parallel justice.
Okay, so thanks to the Community Justice Center, if I'm ever a victim of a crime in Burlington, I have somewhere to go to get free support. So it's a good thing I've got this wallet full of money. Anybody want to rob me? Come on, hippies. Free money.